Things are heating up for Texas Tech men's basketball in the transfer portal as the Red Raiders are currently hosting a former four-star recruit from the 2024 cycle. Who is it? We'll discuss him in just a second, as well as Texas Tech showing interest in the WAC Freshman of the Year. Well, all that and more in today's video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's RC Maxfield here for the Back to 12 podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in to today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button to stay in the know on all things Texas Tech football and men's basketball, both on the gridiron and the hardwood, as well as in the portal. But all right, let's just jump right into this, and we will start with Texas Tech showing interest in the WAC Freshman of the Year. You can see it on your screen right there. This from Greenlight Media over on Instagram, and this is a reliable account when it comes to college basketball and recruits. This is Keaton Bristow, a 6'10 wing, WAC Freshman of the Year. He is currently hearing from Loyola Chicago, Cincinnati, Alabama, Texas Tech, Texas, Grand Canyon, Syracuse, Ole Miss, and Kansas State. As you can see, his stats are right there on the screen: 11.3 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, and shot 46% from the field last year at Tarleton. Now, we'll go ahead and look at his stats a little bit more in depth over on this screen now. See him right there. He is 6'8", 6'10". It depends where you're looking, if we're being honest. He's from Wichita Falls, though, Texas. You saw the stats that were on the screen previously. He did shoot 32.8% from three last year, nearly 80% from the free throw line. And this is a guy where I'm not sure how interested Texas Tech is, but they've at least reached out. So we're going to talk about him here on today's video in the sense of he is a name to monitor. And also, according to that reporting from Greenlight Media, he had some big-time programs on there, including the likes of Alabama. You know, you had Ole Miss, Kansas State, Texas was on there, obviously the Red Raiders as well, but some big power programs on there in terms of being interested in Bristow. So he is a name to monitor for the Red Raiders. Now, the next guy we are going to talk about is a guy that surprised everyone, and the Scarlet and Black Insiders, Austin Massey, was the one that broke the news in the sense of Texas Tech having this guy on campus as of today. The time that I am releasing this video is Wednesday, April 16th. He is currently in the 806 at the time of this recording. You can see it on your screen right now. There it is from Austin Massey. Villanova transfer Josiah Mosley is currently on an official visit with Texas Tech per source. Mosley was a four-star top 75 prospect in the class of 2024. He is originally from Round Rock, Texas. Now, you go and look at his recruiting profile over on 247, and here it is. We'll look at the stats here in just a second. The 74th ranked player in the class of 2024, 11th overall ranked power forward, number one power forward in the state of Texas. Again, 6'6", 228. Depending on where you look, he could go as high as 6'7". But you're thinking to yourself, how do we know for sure he's on campus outside of the brilliant reporting of the Scarlet and Black Insider? Well, I'm glad you asked. And real quick, I apologize for where this picture is being taken. Boom, there you go. Josiah Mosley posting on Twitter, hey, I'm on campus. You go one step further, let's go ahead and play this. Oh, look where he's at. He's at Texas Tech. How are we feeling? This is a guy that when you look at the overall stats, and I'll put it on your screen here in just a second, like he is a guy that is not going to wow you with the stat numbers. Simple and plain. But if you go and look at the way that Kevin Neptune and Villanova wasted this man's talent last year in the Big East, it was damn near criminal to watch what they were trying to allow this man to do as a true freshman. He was being asked to do things that were absolutely lunatic type in terms of his skill set. There was no reason for him to be used that way. None whatsoever. So when we look at the stats, I wanted to preface that just to give him the benefit of the doubt in the sense of you're going to think to yourself, RC, why the hell is Texas Tech going after this guy? I'll break it down here a little bit more in just a second. You can see it on your screen. Less than 2 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, just over literally 0 assists per game. But again, 6'6", 228, a freshman from Round Rock, has the pedigree in terms of, well, four-star recruit, top 75 overall. He was just so poorly used. at Villanova. When I heard Texas Tech had interest in him, my immediate thought was this, and it's really the only thought I've had since in terms of Texas Tech having interest. Oh, okay, this is the backup to Lawan Watts. That's what this is. This is a project type guy where you could get him into that type of role. Now, is he going to shoot threes right now? Probably not. But when you watch him on tape in terms of what he could potentially be, this is an athletic guy that is 6'6", plays a little bit bigger due to his size and also athletic ability and just sheer weight, right? He plays a little bit bigger, probably closer to 6'8". He's not afraid to get down and do the dirty work in terms of rebounding. He's solid in the pick and roll. He can be a primary ball handler at times as well in terms of some pick and roll sets, but you like him setting screens a little bit more and being the roll man, creating space. He's that type of player. Now, I'm probably underselling him in terms of his offensive skill set because we haven't seen it at the college level. But it reminds me of a younger D5 in that regard, a younger Lawan Watts in terms of that skill set, okay? And he is a guy, again, that has the pedigree, and I think that would fit seamlessly into a Texas Tech rotation. Am I telling you he's going to be a starter? No, I don't think he would be. But as a project and a guy that could get meaningful minutes in a rotation, be that 8th guy in a rotation, maybe a 9th guy in a rotation, but still play in the range of, 8 to 12 minutes per game with projectability in terms of if he, lives up to some of that pedigree, he could be getting more minutes, right? So to me, this is a really just one of those deals where there's not a lot of downside for Texas Tech. This is all upside. And I think he seamlessly fits in. He obviously has a relationship with some of the bigger names in Texas, Buff being one of them in terms of his pedigree from the high school circuit. He is a guy, in my opinion, that Texas Tech is heavily in the mix for, and this was a secret visit. I don't think anybody knew. I mean, again, Austin Massey of the Scarlet and Black Insider was the first one to report it over on the site. So again, just another reason if you want to stay in the know and know things right away. Again, I have a 9 to 5. It takes me some time to make these videos. If you want to know right away, the Scarlet and Black Insider is the place for you in that regard. But to me, when you look at what he's done in terms of the college side of it, it's not much, right? It's not. But the thing is he has the skill set. And you've seen Texas Tech use these kind of guys in a similar situation where they don't have as much talent as him in a lot of ways. And this is dating back before Grant McCasland even. But now in a Grant McCasland system, Josiah Mosley is definitely a guy to monitor, and I think he would fit seamlessly into a Texas Tech rotation and be a guy that would give you valuable minutes right now, but project-wise, like the projectability of his game, I think he could be a meaningful player for Texas Tech not only in 2025, 2026, but in years to come as well. And hey, you get him back to the Lone Star State as well. So that's something to monitor. Again, the two names to know are Keaton Brewster from, Bristow, Keaton Bristow. Just read his name wrong. Keaton Bristow from Tarleton State. He is a forward. He is 6'8". He was the WAC Freshman of the Year, and then a former 4-star in the class of 2024, the 74th overall player, according to 247 Sports, in Round Rock, Texas's own Josiah Mosley, transferring from Villanova. He is actually, at the time of this recording, currently out in Lubbock, Texas, and he is a name to monitor for the Red Raiders in terms of potential addition to the 2025-2026 Texas Tech men's basketball roster. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And once again, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell for 100% free content surrounding your Red Raiders, whether it's on the gridiron or the hardwood or in the portal. We've got you covered right here on the largest group of Texas Tech fans on YouTube, over 12,000 strong. Come join the Back to 12 squad today. It's a ton of fun, I'm telling you. And I guarantee you, the people down in the comments would say the same. It's the best community we got in the Texas Tech space on YouTube. Join it today, and it's simple as 1, 2, 3 in terms of like, subscribe, notifications. It's that simple. All right, I'm RC Maxfield reminding you, as always, to stay safe and Wreck 'em Tech.